Guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is a video that I never thought that I would be making and never thought that I would be posting on here. This is another story time. And the story time happened a couple months ago with someone that I met online, especially on Tinder. And I really haven't talked about this. And today I will be talking about this, and I feel very uncomfortable talking about this because of the situation. So, yeah. This happened, I think it was like a week before I had met my current boyfriend. And remind you, we have been dating for over 3 months, and we've been talking for a while before that. So this happened back like in September, and now it's like February, so this happened a while ago. But this story time takes place in a town called Ann Arbor, which is a college town by my house. And this was not the best situation. So I had met this person on Tinder. We were friends on Tinder, and had been friends on Snapchat. I think it was like 2 months before we met in person. This person, let's just name him James. James became a good friend of mine. So I told him that we could hang out sometime. I wanted to hang out in public. Like meeting the first person, like I want to meet you in fucking public, like a normal person. So me and James were both, James was 23, I was 21. I normally go with older people, so it's like okay. And James worked in the city next to Ann Arbor. I live like 45 minutes away from Ann Arbor. So me and James decided we were gonna meet there for drinks one night, and I was like, okay, like I'll just like make the plan. So we met in Ann Arbor. After I had got out of work, drove all the way there, and mind you, this was an hour, 15-minute drive of my previous work. And this is the work that I got fired from because of that person back in the last story. If you want to, that story time will be linked down below. So if you want to know about that story time, about me being fired from a job because of a stalker. So me and James met in the town. We decided we were gonna meet at a bar. Okay. So we met at this bar. It's like fine. We were drinking, we were talking like normal people my age and normal people his age. So we were drinking, talking, and I kept going on, and we decided we were gonna go to this club, which I had been to one time before, which was right after I turned 21. So we went to this club, okay? I was dancing, drinking, just having a good time. And next thing I know, James is like, we have to go. I see my ex-girlfriend, and I'm like, okay, we'll leave. And next thing I know, he pulls me and drags me into his car, locks his doors, and starts driving off. He starts driving off farther away from the city, and I'm like, dude, I have to leave. I have to go to work the next morning. Like, mind you, I was working event staffing for another company, so I was working events, and I had an event that I was working in the morning. So I told him that I had to go home, and he keeps driving. He starts yelling at me, starts blaring music, and next thing I know, he pulls off and takes a back road. And then he stops, and he's like, well, what do you want from me? And I was like, I don't want anything. Like, I just came to meet you. And he's like, most people on Tinder want to hook up. And that's why I wanted to hang out with you. And I was like, well, dude, like, I don't want that. Like, I don't want that. Like, I was to the point in my life that I just wanted friends. And I only wanted to hang out with him because I wanted friends. And I thought, like, okay, like, I'll make friends that are, like, my age. And, like, I can go out and drink with them. Now, he ended up touching me and started, like, doing things inappropriately. And I ended up having my phone. And he tried taking my phone away. And I had called the cops. But the cops could not hear anything. Like, I could not talk to them or anything because he had touched me and I was screaming in the phone, telling them to help me. And I guess they had tracked my phone, like most police officers and stuff. And they had showed up on the scene. And James ended up going to jail. And I ended up going home that night, scared to fucking death. And 2 days later, I ended up pressing charges on him. And I learned from this story to never go to the club with a stranger. I refuse to. I won't. And I learned not to meet people online. Even though this is sad, but I met my boyfriend online, and me and him were friends for a very long time before we started dating. But the story has taken a bad turn as of James getting out of prison, out of jail soon. And I know that he's probably going to come after me again. I'm very scared. And I feel like that so it's not right, that someone that I met online should not do this. And more people should go to the clubs if they're going to go to the club with their friend. Like, I don't think that this was right. Like, this is a very bad situation that turned into one of the most positive situations of my life, because he ended up not raping me completely. Like, he ended up, like, assaulting me, like, sexual assault, but not raping me, like, completely. But it's very hard to describe, and I'm not going to go into detail about that, because that's my life, and I feel like I should not discuss that on here. So, yeah, let's just move forward, because I've been stalked, I've been kidnapped, I've been raped, so yeah, I have many stories. So, if you guys have any more suggestions and you want any more story times, I have lots of them, and I plan on doing more workout videos, even though I have no motivation to do that right now, as of me dealing with things about my life right now. So yeah, I hope everyone has a good night and has a good weekend, and I hope to hear from all of you guys soon. Please leave me a comment down below. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thanks, and have a good night.